están? Okay, so today we're going to start our lesson on saludos y despedidas. Today we're working on just saludos, which means greetings, okay? So, in Spanish there's four main greetings. You know the first one, hola. I say it all the time, and that just means hi. Let me hear everybody say hola. Okay, today we're going to work on the next three greetings that you're going to be learning. The first one is when the sun's rising and you're just waking up and you're stretching. And you say buenos dias. Everybody stretch, stretch, stretch. Say buenos dias. Otra vez, buenos dias. Muy bien. The second greeting is any time between lunchtime and dinner time. So anytime between noon, when you eat your lunch, and 8 o'clock at night when you eat your dinner, and all the time in between, you would use this greeting. So it's probably the most common one. It's buenas tardes. Let's see, everybody pretend to eat your lunch and your dinner, and say buenas tardes. Otra vez. Buenas tardes. Good, one more time. Buenas tardes. Muy bien. Okay, so we have buenos dias. We wake up in the morning, we stretch, we say buenos dias. In the afternoon, we say buenas tardes. And at nighttime, put your hands together, put your head on your hands, lay down and say buenas noches. Buenas noches. Good. Okay, so let's practice all three. We have buenos dias, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Otra vez, buenos dias, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Let's have Dino help us. Ready? And Dino's going to stretch, stretch, stretch. Say, buenos dias. Good. Now he's going to pretend to eat his lunch and eat his dinner and say, buenos tardes. And he's going to put his hands together, put his head on his hands, and lay his head down and say, buenas noches. Good. Dino, one more time. Buenos dias. Buenos tardes. Buenas noches. All right, if Dino can help us, you can too. Everybody, quiero escucharlos. Buenos días. Buenas tardes. Buenas noches. Otra vez, buenos días. Buenas tardes. Buenas noches. A little bit faster. Buenos días. Buenas tardes. Buenas noches. A little bit slower. Buenos días. Buenas tardes. Buenas noches. A little bit faster. Buenos días. Buenas tardes. Buenas noches. A little bit slower. Buenos días. Buenas tardes. Buenas noches. A little bit faster. Buenos días. Buenas tardes. Buenas noches. Okay, super slow. Ready? Slow motion. Buenos días. Buenas tardes. Buenas noches. Okay, super fast. Buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches. That was fun. Okay, so let's just go over them one more time. In the morning, we say good morning, buenos dias. In any time between lunchtime and dinner time, we say buenas tardes. And at nighttime, we say buenas noches, buenos dias, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Good. Okay. We're going to do a little charades activity. I'm going to say either buenos dias, buenas tardes, or buenas noches. And when I say, I want you to act it out. So if I say buenos dias, I want you to go like this. If I say buenas tardes, I want you to go like this. And if I say buenas noches, I want you to go like this. Are you ready? Okay. Buenas noches. Okay. You should all be going like this. Give yourself a point if you did it correct. Un punto. We're trying to get 5 puntos. Sorry, I didn't explain that. All right. Buenos dias. All right, give yourself another point if you went like that. You should have 2 puntos if you got it correct. All right, ready? Buenas tardes. All right, give yourself a point if you were going like this. 3 puntos. Buenos días. Give yourself a point if you went like that. 4 puntos. All right, ready? Buenas noches. Give yourself another point if you went like that. Okay, now we're gonna try opposite. Now I'm gonna act it out, and at home, I want you to say what you think it is. Now, I want you just to shout it out, okay? Now you're gonna be honest, but you're gonna give yourself a point if you get it correct. Okay, so I'm gonna act it out, you're gonna yell it out. Ready? Give yourself a point if you said, Buenas noches. Un punto. All right, ready? I'm gonna act out the next one. Give yourself a point if you said, Buenos dias. 2 puntos. Ready? Give yourself a point if you said, Buenas tardes. Give yourself a point if you said, Buenos dias. Give yourself a point if you said, Buenas noches. You should have 5 puntos from the first game and 5 puntos from the second game. If you got all 10 points correct, give me air high 5. Psh, 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 psh. Muy bien. I mean, high 10. Psh, psh, psh. This would be a high 5. Okay, so for kindergarten and first grade, attached to the Google lesson, there's a second attachment, and it's a little bit of work for you to do, okay? So, you're gonna get a paper that looks like this, and your mommy or daddy can print it out for you. If your printer's not working, you can just draw it yourself, okay? And the first one says, Buenos dias. Let's read it together. Buenos dias. That means good morning. The second picture of the sun is high in the sky anytime between lunchtime and dinner time, and it says Buenas tardes. Let's read it together. Buenas tardes. Good. And the last one, the moon and the stars are out, and it's nighttime, and it's time to go to bed, and it says Buenas noches. Let's read it together. Buenas noches. So we have Buenos dias, Buenas tardes, and Buenas noches. Okay, let's read it one more time. Buenos dias, Buenas tardes, Buenas noches. And you're just going to print that out and color it in and keep it in your Spanish folder. Okay, so you should all have a Spanish folder, and you're just going to put this in your Spanish folder where we keep your work. Okay? Muy bien.